son, Murtala. If I did not directly interact with him, I directly interacted with those who are before him. So I want to thank you in this time of a little bit of economic hardship that you take all it, or you make possible all it takes to be here and for us to talk a little bit. Governor, you talk about your concern. And if there's anybody who is not concerned about the situation in Nigeria today, then he or she will need to have his head examined. So I believe that your concern must be shared and understood. I am concerned. And I know anywhere I go in recent times in Nigeria, people express their concern. So the expression of your concern is understood and shared by many. I must also say that Dr. Andrew regularly communicate with me. Go back about. At times we agree, at times we disagree. And of course, that's the way I believe it should be. If you are sincere to yourself. I told him he has made mistakes in the past. Maybe I too have made mistakes in the past. But whatever may be our mistakes in the past, we do not want to repeat that mistake. Governor, you rightly said, I am a believer in the greatness of this country. Yes, you are absolutely right. I am also an incurable optimist about this country. I am totally committed to the goodness of this country. But I believe that if we look back, you can see, or if you want to be sincere with ourselves, you can see some of the mistakes of the past to which we must not fall into again. So anytime I hear north, west, east, I feel frightened. And that is my honest opinion. Because one of the things that has led us to where we are today, and we haven't got out of it, is regionalism. At the time of our independence, we are probably the only country, or definitely one of the few countries in Africa that did not have one leader at independence. We had 3 leaders. So we attained independence almost with three countries in one. And that remained part of our problem for a long, long time. And it hasn't completely left us. So when you give the name of your league as Northern League of Democrats, my point would be, oh, how I wish it had been National League of Democrats. But I will also say that you have to begin from somewhere. You have to begin from somewhere. One of the things I always say is that, look, why should my being a Yoruba man, and I'm a proud Yoruba man, be in the way of my being a Nigerian? I could jolly well have been born in Sokoto. The fact that I was born in Yoruba land is not my making. It's God's making. I could jolly well have been born in Maiduguri. I will still be a Nigerian. And I do not believe that where I was born should be the enemy of my Nigerianness. And I feel, and I believe any sensible Nigerian will feel that way. That I am increased by belonging to the Republic of Nigeria than by belonging to the Republic of Oduduwa land. I am a Yoruba man and I'm proud to be a Yoruba man. But my being a Nigerian should not be an enemy of my being a Yoruba man. Neither should my being a Yoruba man be an enemy of my being a Nigerian. And until we can take and bring about that important element of nation, it is easy, and I've seen that, to relapse to primordial anytime there's any problem. Go to my village, it's probably safer there. Go to my people. Now, who are my people? Now, we have seen it. At one time, most of us in Nigeria feel that, oh, get the leader from our area, from our region, from our religion, from our social setting, is the best for us. We have seen now that if we do not get the best man for the job, it doesn't matter where he comes from. We are deceiving ourselves. And you know me. I don't believe in that. And I will never believe in that. what do we do? Getting ourselves together across the board, non-partisan, but the interest of Nigeria. As I always say, Africa is looking up to Nigeria. The black race is looking up to Nigeria. The world is looking up to Nigeria. The other day I started asking people to interview some of our ambassadors. And Okunsulere, before we were able to get the interview from him before he passed on. And he said at independence, the world was talking of giant in the sun, not even giant in Africa. That's what they see Nigeria to be, giant in the sun. So far, we've disappointed ourselves. We have disappointed Africa. We have disappointed the black race. And we have disappointed the world. That is the truth. So if you are concerned, your concern is right. But how do we correct? What values do we hold there today? Tell me. No. No truth, no integrity, no honesty, no love. I share your concern. Maybe the way you have gathered yourself together, maybe it's the right beginning, maybe not. I don't know. But I will say this to you. When you have a national league, I will receive you warmly. I will join you warmly. I will be your patron if I cannot be active because I'm getting old. But, Governor, what you said in your statement is still in me. Yes, I call you at all the hours of the night, even though you are in the wrong party. But you are a good governor. And you remember the type of thing when you were governor and I was president, there was that clergyman early in the morning who was leading.
Oh. Yeah.
Now you remember.
24 hours to the election.
And he was shot.
Assassination of Sheikh Jafar.
He was shot. And he was killed. And when I received the news, I was shaken. A clergyman, Muslim clergyman, on a Friday, early morning prayer, inside his mosque, leading prayer, in Kano, being shot dead, is You can't have any incendiary more than that. And I call you.
Yeah.
And say, have you heard? You said you have heard. You are waiting for the day to break. I said, the day has broken. I said, the day has broken.
Exactly.
Get up.
Yeah.
Out.
Yes.
And we did. And we were able to well.
Yes. Yes. And peaceful election.
And there was nothing. Then why should I be sleeping?
That's right.
Why shouldn't I wake you up at odd hours to ensure that we are able to maintain security, to ensure that we are able to maintain peace, to ensure that we can get Nigeria going on the path of progress and prosperity, regardless of political party, regardless of where I come from, except that I'm in Nigeria. And that's what we did. And when we were up, and I said, yes, we work together. I didn't even feel that you belong to any party, that other than that you belong to government, you are head of a government, a state government, and we have to work together. I saw you as a governor. I didn't see you as a mother. And come to think about it. In 1999, the leading Yoruba socio-cultural group said they will not vote for me, and they did not vote for me. And I'm a Yoruba. And I went to them.
Yes.
And they repeatedly said they would not vote for me. And repeatedly said, yes, as a well-born and well-brought up Yoruba man, culturally, I should report to you whether you vote for me or you do not vote for me. It does not matter. They did not. But in the second term, they did. I went to a clergyman, and you are the head of an important denomination, and I should report to you and seek your understanding. But you are free to give me your understanding or to withhold it. He said, I've already withheld it. He didn't vote for me. I won the election. But we became the best of friends until he died. We became the best of friends. He has his reason at that time. Then I proved him wrong. And then we worked together. Nigeria is greater than any of us, or part of Nigeria. And we should see Nigeria in the holistic form that we should see it. This country can play a very, very significant role in the world affairs. We have tried something near that before. We were not anywhere close to the front line as far as the struggle for final liquidation of colonialism in Africa is concerned, and removing apartheid, but we were classified as members of the frontline country. Why? Our policy, our words, our actions. And we work with people in Africa, leaders in Africa, and leaders out of Africa. We can still do it. At that time, not taking permission from us, not requesting, but America will not do anything in Africa without telling us. Now we are an entity. Sad. But it can come again. And the point is this: the world knows us more than we know ourselves. Don't let us deceive ourselves. The world knows us more than we know ourselves. And if we are doing well, they may not hail us, but they know we are doing well. If we are not doing well, we may bury our heads in the sand like ostrich and say we are doing well. They know we are not doing well. Let us learn the lesson that we should learn. Here you are. And we've done this before. When Muritala's father was contesting election, I was not interested in politics. I was on my farm. And before he formed, what was the party he formed? PF. He came to me. He came to me on the farm, on my farm, and he said he wants to form a party. I said, Shehu, tell me, when we were in government, is there anything you wanted us to do that we didn't do? He said, no. I said, what is this idea of you forming a party? And he gave me his reason. And then I asked, are you doing this for yourself? And he said, no. I'm doing it for Nigeria, you know me. But if at any stage I am called upon to serve Nigeria, you are the first I will come to. I said, okay. Have you told Papa? Because when Shehu was alive, there were two of us. If we say, don't do this, he will not do. His father and myself. And he said, he has told his father. I said, what did he say? He said, he gave his blessing. He said, you have my blessing too. Then at a stage, he came to me, again, my farm. He said he's seen the way things were going. He needed somebody to talk to Chief Adedibu in Ibadan. I said, Shehu, I don't talk to politicians. Leave me out of this. He said, you have to. So I didn't know Adedibu's house in Ibadan. I had to find out. Then I went to Chief Adedibu early in the morning, as I normally do, and he opened the door for me. And it was whether Adedibu, who was supporting a Yoruba candidate, could support you. And Chief Adedibu opened the door for me. And I said, Baba, you know I'm not a politician. He said, and Papa was very, very smart. He was very smart as a politician. He said, we are all politicians. I said, okay. And I said to him, there are two people, I think at that time it was all between FDP. They have come together as FDP. And it's between Olufalaye and Shehu. Right? This was before it was all stopped by our colleague and brother, my brother now. Why do you know the name? I think my brother. Now, but so I said to, which is true, and what I believe in, I said it. I said, look, Adedibu, if what we are looking for is somebody who will take care of the interest of Yorubas alone, then your Yoruba candidate is the best, because he has worked under me, and Shehu has worked under me. But if we are talking about Nigeria and Nigeria interest, Shehu is better than your Yoruba candidate. He said, hey. And that is how Adedibu changed his mind. I think all of us in Nigeria have to rethink. I hear, for instance, and it bleeds my heart, that people say because the Igbos have carried out secession, therefore an Igbo man cannot be president of Nigeria. I say, what nonsense. And I say that there's no section of Nigeria that has not planned secession. What is Araba? What is it?
Secession.
Araba, not Taraba. Araba. On the north, plan to break up Nigeria. A major that told me a delegation like this, you are shaking your head, you know about that, went to Ahiju. And Ahiju was the one who actually stopped the trend Obasanjo asked, well, when you go, where is your waterfront? They said, well, we will join Cameroon. He said, I will not accept you. Go back. Ahmed Jordan, a very great friend of mine, told me that story. What is treasonable felony? Huh?
What is your state, sir?
Well, you are mentioning them. So, who among us is acrimonious and can say, yes, I'm better than this? None. So let us now put our heads together and decide to build a country together. When I came out of prison, I didn't have mind of going into government. His own father had been killed in prison. And as soon as I came out of prison, within, I think, a couple of weeks, not more, MKO Abiola was killed. The pressure kept mounting on me, and most of the pressure came from outside Yoruba land for me to contest the election. And I yielded. And most of the support for me to win the election came outside Yoruba land. Why then should I not feel and remain a passionate Nigerian, a patriotic Nigerian, a nationalistic Nigerian, a proud Nigerian, a Pan-Africanist, and a proud black man, proud product of the black race. The Americans see themselves as the leader of the white race, even though they have black and yellow. The Chinese have adopted, and we have granted them, that they are the leaders of the yellow race. The world, as I said earlier, at independence, saw Nigeria as the leader of the black race. Giant. We can still do it. And we must do it. And you must contribute to doing it. Thank you very much.